Hi guys, so this is my day 10 or 11, something along those lines video. Um, Still not sure if I want to do 2 week videos or 1 month videos documenting my transition, but this is just a quick update because I came out to my parents, so I wanted to let you guys know how that went along. Um, Plus there's been a few emotional changes um, regarding uh, regarding myself, probably because of the hormones. Um, but yeah, uh, so going back to the parent thing, we'll go over that first. On New Christmas Eve, I went over to my parents' place and I kind of waited a bit to kind of feel my mom's mood because I figured she would be the harder one to tell. Um, but I ended up doing a practice run by telling my stepdad first separately, which his reaction was pretty much, hey, well, it's your body, do whatever, whatever floats your boat, you know. He was chill about it, which was nice. It was about what I expected from him, and what I was hoping to get from my mom, but unfortunately, not quite. Um, my mom, when I told her, actually started crying, but not for reasons you're thinking of. Not because of the trans part specifically, but it's been more complicated than that. Long story short, basically, my dad was a drag queen, and he never told my mom she had to find out, which hurt her. So there was that kind of behind her crying, but then there was also the fact that I'm not gonna get really too into it because it's extremely personal for my sisters. But there was allegations from my sisters about things my dad did that were less than pleasant, and my mom was worried that he did something to me that kind of affected my decision to transition. And I kind of had to take a few minutes to calm her down and be like, Mom, this is the first time I'm hearing about dad doing drag. Never heard of it. Never heard anything about it. I suspected that he kind of rolled both ways sexually, but never would have imagined the drag queen part. Um, but so yeah, so I mean, it makes a lot of things that his friends and neighbors said over the years kind of click a bit better. But I'd be like, hey, Mom, didn't know about it. It's all good. This is entirely me. I've been thinking about it for the past 4 years. The reason I'm doing it now is because my ex, she told me that she would break up with me if I decided to transition. So I put it off, but then we broke up earlier this year, so I started thinking about it again after that. And I'm getting to the age where kind of the higher end of the range of like the most effective ages to start. So I kind of felt a bit pressured by that. Um, but I so yeah, I wanted to get it done before while it was most effective and yada yada. So I kind of had to explain to her, be like, "That's nothing to do with dad. All me. No worries. No need to cry. We're all good." And then after that, she kind of calmed down, and then she was like, "Well, at the end of the day, you're my child." And I told her, I was like, "I'm not really too worried about pronouns and all of that. So you have time, plenty of time to adjust um, to the thought of it." And she was like, "Yeah, I appreciate that. It'll take me some time to get used to the idea." But she seemed pretty okay with it by the end of our conversation. It took like 30 minutes to kind of like calm her down and kind of smooth things out. But at the end of it, yeah, she seemed pretty much like, hey, at the end of the day, you're still my kid. So I'll love you regardless, which was nice. That part I expected because my mom's always kind of been like that. Especially in recent years when she's kind of mellowed out a bit. She used to be super strict, and she and I didn't get along the best. So, but yeah. Um, as for my sisters, I have a half sister that's older that knew I was thinking about it because the first time I met her earlier this year, I told her that was one of the things that came up in subject, and she actually referred me to the guy who's going to be doing my tattoos. Um, so Stacy, if you're seeing this, hi, thank you. Your guy's really good. I'm looking forward to getting my tattoos. Um, and then for my other sisters, my younger sister is nasty and kind of bigoted in a lot of ways, which is so I'm not plan on telling her. She can find out whenever, or she can never. or she can not, and then just notice it when I see her sometime. Um, then for my older sister, I saw her for the first time Christmas Eve, the first time in like 2.5 years since she got married. So, um, yeah, I'm not gonna tell her either. It's no big deal. She'll see me eventually, and however she reacts, whatever. I don't care. Or my mom will tell him. Who knows? But yeah. So that's pretty much that. Gonna try and keep the video short since this is just an update. Oh, before I go, the changes. There have been no physical changes, unfortunately. As eager as I am to start getting them, especially my friends up here. Um, very eager to see them finally, but no physical changes. Except for I've kind of started breaking out a bit, which makes sense given the hormones, and I kind of feel like a teenager again, which is fun. But no, emotionally, my self-esteem like immediately spiked when I started my hormones. Literally within the first day or two. Like I look in the mirror more. I'm happy when I look in the mirror more. I'm very excited to start trying out new clothes. And honestly, in terms of the clothes, like stuff like dresses and stuff, I'm mostly waiting for the biddies to grow in a bit before I start doing that. So probably another like 3 to 6 months. But that's a whole different thing. But my self-esteem has spiked, and I'm a lot happier with myself, and it feels really good, honestly, to be happier about myself and who I am, physically especially. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, so this is just a quick update. That's just all I wanted to say. For anyone watching this, thank you for watching it. I appreciate it, and honestly, it really makes me feel better knowing that people are seeing it and the likes and everything. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope it helps whoever's watching this. If you're one of the people that are watching this because you just looked up male to female transition because you want to know how it goes, feel free to stick around. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you would like to ask or tell me regarding the hormones, or if you've already been through a MTF transition and you have things you would like to say, advice to give, anything like that, I greatly appreciate it. My DMs are always open. Feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions or anything, and I'll get back to you super quick because I'm always on my phone. So yeah, I mean, these videos are here mostly to help people, to help myself in a few years when I go back and look at it and see how far I've come, but also to help other people that are considering transition, that want to know the different like troubles and concerns and things that come with it before they start it, while they're considering starting it. So I hope this helps people, and I hope my videos continue to help people that are in that situation. So I guess I didn't keep the video as short as I thought I would, but that's all I have to say. So thank you guys again for the support. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks for the 1 month video. Peace.